three-tier model in Java database connectivity. Here you can see a three-tier model. The three-tier model introduces a middle-tier server to house business logic and infrastructure as shown in this figure here. This architecture is designed to provide improved performance, scalability, and availability of enterprise applications. Functionality is divided among the tiers as follows. 1. Client tier, a thin layer implementing presentation logic for human interaction. Java programs, web browsers, and PDAs are typically client tier implementations. The client interacts with the middle tier application and does not need to include any knowledge of infrastructure or underlying data source functions. 2. Middle tier server, a middle tier that includes applications to interact with the client and implement business logic. If the application includes interaction with the data source, it will deal with higher level abstractions such as data source objects and logical connections rather than lower level APIs. An application server to provide supporting infrastructure for a wide range of applications. This can include management and pooling of physical connections, transaction management, and transaction management and masking of differences between different JDBC drivers. This last point make it easier to write portable applications. The application server role can be implemented by a Java EE server. Application servers implements higher level abstractions used by applications and interact directly with JDBC drivers. And, JDBC drivers to provide connectivity to underlying data sources. Each driver implements the standard JDBC API on top of whatever features are supported by its underlying data source. The driver layer may mask differences between standard SQL 2003 syntax and the native dialect supported by the data source. If the data source is not relational, DBMS, the driver implements the relational layer used by the application server. The underlying data source, the tier where the data resides, 3. The underlying data source, the tier where the data resides, it can include relational DBMSs, legacy file systems, object-oriented DBMSs, data warehouses, spreadsheets, and other means of packaging and presenting data. The only requirement is a corresponding driver that supports the JDBC API. Here you can see a web client browser is connected to middle tier server. Middle tier server includes application server, transaction manager, JDBC drivers. Here application server interacts with applications and JDBC drivers and transaction manager. JDBC drivers are connected to data sources here. Now this is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for watching it.